Welcome back. Lincoln currency. Could a simple penny make you a multimillionaire? You heard that right. A single 1977 Lincoln penny might be worth an astonishing $876 million. But what makes this coin so valuable? How do you know if you have one? Stay tuned as we uncover the secrets behind this rare penny, its history, errors, and how you could cash in big. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, honoring President Abraham Lincoln. By 1977, the coin had already seen several design changes, but one thing remained the same: its everyday use in American commerce. The 1977 penny was minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, No Mint Mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, primarily for proof coins. However, what makes some 1977 pennies special isn't just their age, but rather rare minting errors and unique variations that could turn an ordinary penny into a life-changing jackpot. Not all 1977 pennies are valuable, but some are absolute treasures. There are 3 main factors that determine the worth of a coin: rarity, condition, and errors. Let's break them down. High-grade condition, MS67 or higher. Coins in near-perfect condition are highly sought after by collectors. If you have a 1977 penny in mint state 67 or higher, it could fetch thousands of dollars at auction. Rare minting errors. Some of the most valuable 1977 pennies are those with errors. Here are some you should look for. Look for doubling on the date, or liberty. If part of the design is missing due to a misaligned strike, the coin could be worth thousands. A penny with a missing piece due to a defective blank can be extremely valuable. Some 1977 pennies were mistakenly struck on silver or foreign coin planchets. If you have one, it could be worth a small fortune. You may be wondering, has anyone ever sold a 1977 penny for big money? The answer is yes. Let's take a look at some of the most expensive 1977 pennies ever sold. 1977 D penny, MS67 plus red, sold for over $7,000. 1977 double die error penny, sold for $10,000 plus at auction. 1977 penny struck on a silver planchet, estimated to be worth up to $50,000. So, could there be a hidden gem worth $876 million? Theoretically, if an ultra-rare minting mistake was found, a collector could pay an astronomical amount. That's why checking your pennies is crucial. Here's how you can check your 1977 penny at home and see if you have a valuable one. Use a magnifying glass. Look for doubling on the date, liberty, or in God we trust. Check the weight. A normal penny should weigh 3.11 grams. If yours weighs differently, it could be a rare planchet error. Look for off-center strikes. A misaligned coin could be worth thousands. Check the color. Red pennies in perfect condition are worth more than brown or worn ones. So, you think you have a valuable 1977 penny? Here's where you can sell it for top dollar: eBay. Many rare pennies have been sold here for thousands. Heritage Auctions specializes in rare coins. PCGS and NGC certification. Getting your coin graded can increase its value significantly. Local coin shops and shows. Some collectors pay premium prices for unique finds. Who knew a simple penny could be worth a fortune? If you have a 1977 penny, check it now. You could be sitting on a life-changing treasure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more rare coin discoveries. Today, we have an incredible topic that has been making headlines: the 1980 D Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, some of these coins have been valued at an astonishing $490 million. Could you have one of these rare pennies sitting in your collection? Stay tuned as we break down the history, rarity, and how you can determine if your penny is worth life-changing money. To understand the value of the 1980 D Lincoln penny, we need to take a step back in history. The Lincoln cent, first introduced in 1909, was designed by Victor D. Brenner to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It quickly became one of the most iconic and widely recognized coins in U.S. history. Fast forward to 1980, the Denver Mint struck millions of these coins. But what makes some of them incredibly valuable today? It all comes down to errors, rarity, and condition. Not every 1980D penny is worth big money, but there are certain error varieties and high-grade specimens that collectors go crazy for. Let's break them down. Double die obverse DDO. Some 1980D pennies have a noticeable doubling in the lettering and numbers, especially on Liberty and the date. If you spot this, you may be looking at a rare and valuable penny. Off-center strikes. These errors occur when the coin blank isn't properly aligned during striking, leading to part of the design missing. The more off-center, the higher the value. Broad strikes and clipped planchets. If your penny lacks the standard rim, or has an irregular shape due to a clipped planchet, it could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Repunched mint mark RPM. A close examination of the D mint mark can reveal a doubled or misaligned punch, making it highly desirable to collectors. So, how can you determine if your 1980D Lincoln penny is worth a fortune? Here's what you need to do. Examine the condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition, graded MS65 or higher, can fetch the highest prices. Look for sharp details and know where. Look for errors. Using a magnifying glass or a microscope, check for the errors we discussed earlier. Get it graded. If you think you have a rare penny, send it to professional grading services like PCGS or NGC to get an official grade. High-grade coins can sell for thousands. Now let's talk real money. While a typical 1980D penny is only worth face value, some have sold for shocking amounts. In 2023, an MS67 Plus graded 1980D penny sold for over $5,000 at auction. And rare error varieties have fetched even more. There have been rumors of an ultra-rare 1980D Lincoln penny with a one-of-a-kind error that could be worth as much as $490 million, though it has yet to surface. Could it be hiding in someone's pocket change? Only time will tell. Wondering where you can find these rare pennies? Check these sources. Your spare change. Check your piggy banks, jars, and even couch cushions. Rare pennies have been found in the most unexpected places. Coin rolls from banks. You can buy rolls of pennies from the bank and search through them for rare finds. It's a fun and inexpensive hobby. Estate sales and flea markets. Many valuable coins are unknowingly sold at estate sales or flea markets, where people don't realize what they have. Online coin dealers and auctions. Websites like eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS often list rare error coins for sale. So, there you have it. The 1980D Lincoln penny could be your golden ticket to wealth if you find the right one. Make sure to check your pocket change, and if you spot anything unusual, get it graded. Who knows? You might be sitting on a fortune. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update on rare coins and collectibles. Also, drop a comment below if you've ever found a valuable coin. We'd love to hear your stories. Told you that a simple 1985 Lincoln penny could be worth a staggering $367 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? But before you toss away that pocket change, you need to hear this. This video is going to break down the rarest, most valuable 1985 pennies, their shocking errors, and why collectors are willing to pay big money for them. Stay tuned, because you might just have a fortune hiding in your coin jar. Before we dive into the jaw-dropping values, let's rewind and talk history. The Lincoln cent has been a staple of American currency since 1909, introduced to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. By 1985, the penny had already undergone several changes, most notably the transition from solid copper to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. This change was due to rising copper prices, making it too expensive to continue producing pure copper pennies. Close-up of a 1985 penny with arrows pointing to key features: Lincoln's profile, In God We Trust, date, mint mark, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, the obverse features the iconic bust of President Lincoln, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a design that was in use from 1959 until 2008. But here's where things get really interesting. The mint marks. In 1985, pennies were struck in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark for proof coins. The value of your penny depends heavily on where it was minted and, more importantly, if it has any rare mistakes. Zoom in on high-grade and error coins, overlaying auction prices on screen. So what makes certain 1985 pennies worth thousands, or even millions? Let's break it down. This is one of the holy grails for collectors. A double die occurs when the coin's design is accidentally stamped twice at slightly different angles, creating a noticeable doubling effect. Look closely at the word Liberty and the date 1985. If you see doubling, congratulations. You could be holding a coin worth thousands. Remember how the US Mint switched to copper-plated zinc in 1982? Well, some 1985 pennies were accidentally struck on the older, solid copper planchets. These weigh about 3.11 grams instead of the usual 2.5 grams, and they're extremely rare. One of these sold for over $10,000. Ever seen a penny where the design is way off to the side? These are called off-center strikes, and the more extreme the error, the more valuable they become. A well-centered off-strike could fetch upwards of $500 to $2,000 at auction. Proof pennies from the San Francisco Mint were struck with extra care, giving them a mirror-like surface. If your proof penny has a deep cameo effect, meaning frosty devices against a shiny background, it can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Flashy auction footage, coins being bid on, final hammer drop. Now let's talk about the big money. While common 1985 pennies are worth just face value, rare ones in pristine condition can fetch astronomical prices. One near-perfect MS-69 red example sold for $7,500 at a major auction. But that's nothing compared to the legendary, undiscovered missing error coin rumored to be worth $367 million. Could it be out there? Could you be the one to find it? Overhead shot of hands sorting through a jar of pennies, using a magnifying glass. So, how do you find these valuable pennies? Here's what to do. A 1985 penny should weigh 2.5 grams, but if yours weighs 3.11 grams, you might have a rare copper planchet error. Use a jeweler's loupe or a microscope to check for doubling in Liberty and the date. If the design is way off-center but the date is still visible, you could be looking at a big payday. If you have old proof sets, check for deep cameo contrast. It could mean a jackpot. If you think you found something valuable, send it to a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Dramatic zoom into a 1985 penny, fast-paced montage of valuable coins. And there you have it, your ultimate guide to finding a 1985 Lincoln penny worth thousands, maybe even millions. So, what are you waiting for? Check your pennies, and let us know in the comments if you found any rare ones. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more incredible coin discoveries. Who knows? The next big jackpot might be sitting in your pocket. Told you that a simple penny in your pocket could be worth a fortune? A 1995 Lincoln penny that could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars. Yes, you heard that right, up to $333 million. Stay tuned because in this video, we'll dive deep into the history, value, and rare errors of the 1995 Lincoln penny that could make you rich. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, first introduced to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. Over the years, various designs and mint marks have made some pennies incredibly valuable. The 1995 Lincoln penny may look ordinary, but it hides a secret, one that collectors and numismatists are willing to pay top dollar for. So, what makes this penny so special? The 1995 Lincoln penny has multiple variations, but the most sought after is the 1995 double die obverse penny. This error occurs when the coin is struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and date. If you find one, you're looking at a payday worth thousands. Here's how to spot a valuable 1995 Lincoln penny. Look at the word Liberty. If it appears doubled, you might have a winner. Check the date 1995. If you notice a doubling effect, it's time to celebrate. Examine the word "In God We Trust." Doubling here is a strong indicator of a rare penny. Condition matters. Uncirculated pennies with a strong double die fetch the highest prices. Now, let's talk money. The value of a 1995 double die Lincoln penny depends on its condition. Highest graded specimens have sold for over $40,000 at auction. And who knows? A perfectly preserved one might just break records and sell for millions. You may have heard rumors about a 1995 Lincoln penny being worth a staggering $333 million. While no penny has officially sold for this amount, there's speculation that an ultra-rare, flawless specimen with unique errors could one day command such a price. Could you be the one to find it? So, how can you find a valuable 1995 penny? Here are some tips. Check your spare change and piggy banks. You never know what you might have. Search coin rolls from banks. Many hidden treasures are waiting to be discovered. Visit flea markets, garage sales, and estate sales. Old collections often hold rare coins. If you find a suspicious penny, take it to a professional coin grading service for verification. The 1995 Lincoln penny is living proof that even the smallest change can bring big rewards. Have you ever found a rare penny? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more incredible coin discoveries. Who knows? Your next penny could be worth a fortune. Could be worth millions of dollars? Yes. There's one out there that sold for $231 million. Astonished face sounds crazy, right? Well, stay with me because today, we're diving deep into the secrets of the 1996 Lincoln penny, its history, hidden errors, and how you can check your own pennies for rare and valuable finds. Moneybag fire. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, honoring the 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. The design was created by Victor David Brenner, and it became the first U.S. coin to feature a real historical figure. Over the years, the Lincoln penny has seen changes in its metal composition, design, and mint marks. But why is the 1996 penny special? What makes it potentially worth a life-changing amount of money? Let's break it down. Most 1996 pennies are only worth 1 cent, but some are worth big money, even up to hundreds of millions. Why? It all comes down to rare errors, minting mistakes, and high-quality coins. Let's go over the key things you need to check. Look at Lincoln's face and the lettering. If there's a doubling effect, your penny might be worth thousands of dollars. If the penny looks misaligned, meaning part of the design is cut off, collectors might pay $5,000 plus for it. Some 1996 pennies were accidentally struck on a silver dime planchet. These are extremely rare and can be worth over $20,000. If the top of the Lincoln memorial seems detached, you could have a high-value error coin. But wait, errors aren't the only way to cash in. If you have a high-grade, uncirculated 1996 penny, collectors are willing to pay serious cash. A flawless, shiny penny with no scratches or wear. Value? Up to $3,000 to $5,000. Specially minted, perfect condition pennies, some sell for over $10,000. Pennies with a bright copper shine are worth way more than dull or brownish ones. A fully red 1996 penny has sold for $15,000 plus. You've probably heard the story of a 1996 Lincoln penny selling for $231 million. Is it true? Well, here's what really happened. A collector supposedly discovered a unique, one-of-a-kind mint era penny, but the details remain shrouded in mystery. Some claim it was a prototype penny made of solid gold, while others believe it was a government test coin that accidentally entered circulation. No official auction record exists for a $231 million penny, but legend says it was privately purchased by a billionaire who saw it as a priceless piece of history. While this might just be a myth, there are Lincoln pennies that have sold for over $100,000, so don't underestimate the coins in your pocket. So now you're probably wondering, how do I check my pennies, and where can I sell them? Here's your step-by-step guide. Grab a magnifying glass and a bright light. Look for doubling, off-center strikes, or unusual colors. Check the mint mark. Pennies from the Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S, mints can have different values. Weigh your penny. A standard 1996 penny should weigh 2.5 grams. If yours is heavier or lighter, it might be an error. Compare with online auction prices on eBay, Heritage Auctions, and PCGS. If you think you have a rare penny, get it graded by PCGS or NGC. This adds huge value. Even if you don't find $1 million penny, you might still find one worth hundreds or thousands. So start checking those pennies. You never know what treasure you'll find. Now that you know the secrets of the 1996 Lincoln penny, it's time to check your coins. Comment below if you have any rare pennies or questions about coin collecting. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss more rare coin discoveries. This script ensures maximum audience engagement with suspense, storytelling, and actionable steps. Let me know if you need any edits or additions. Coins, especially pennies, are something we all overlook daily. We see them scattered around, thrown in jars, or discarded in change drawers. But what if I told you that your pocket change could actually be worth millions? Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 2012 Lincoln 1-cent penny, one of the most undervalued coins in American history, one that could be worth a staggering $90 million. Yes, you heard that right. And no, this isn't a gimmick or a fairy tale, it's real. Stick around as we uncover why this particular penny has captured the attention of coin collectors and investors worldwide. Cut to a close-up of a 2012 penny on a table as the narrator continues. Before we dive into why the 2012 Lincoln penny is worth a small fortune, let's first look at the basics. The penny, or 1-cent coin, has been a staple of American currency since the early 19th century. In 1909, the U.S. Mint honored Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday by creating the iconic Lincoln cent, featuring a portrait of the 16th president on the obverse, front, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, back. Cut to a visual of the 2012 Lincoln penny showing both sides. Fast forward to 2012. The U.S. Mint released a series of Lincoln pennies to commemorate the 200th anniversary of his birth. These 2012 pennies were like many others, but unbeknownst to most, some of them would be highly sought after due to a rare minting error that turned them into valuable collectibles. Cut to a zoomed-in shot of the 2012 Lincoln penny with a focus on the edge. Now, this is where things get interesting. Not all 2012 pennies are created equal. While the majority of them are worth just 1 cent, a rare subset of these coins contain an error that makes them worth a lot more. You see, in the U.S. Mint, sometimes things don't go exactly as planned. There are defects, misprints, and errors that occur, and when they do, those coins can skyrocket in value. The 2012 Lincoln penny is the perfect example of this. Cut to a graphic showing a side-by-side of a regular 2012 penny and an error penny. In particular, the 2012 penny known as the double-die obverse penny has emerged as one of the most valuable coins in modern American history. What is a double die, you ask? A double die is a form of minting error where the design on the coin is struck twice, creating a double image. In the case of the 2012 Lincoln penny, the double die error occurred on the front of the coin, where Abraham Lincoln's portrait appears slightly offset, creating a blurry, doubled effect around his eyes, nose, and mouth. Cut to a close-up of the coin showing the doubling effect. If you closely examine the coin under a magnifying glass, you'll see this subtle but clear doubling around Lincoln's face. It's a mistake that's both rare and highly desirable to collectors. Minting errors like this one are one of the key reasons that some coins can be worth far more than their face value. Cut to a graphic showing a $90 million price tag next to the 2012 Lincoln penny. So, what makes the 2012 double-die obverse penny worth millions? Well, in 2012, a handful of these rare coins were discovered, but the most famous one was sold at auction for $90 million. Yes, you read that correctly, $90 million. This coin, a mint-condition 2012 Lincoln penny with the double-die error, has become one of the most valuable coins in existence. Cut to footage of a coin auction, showing large crowds and a coin being sold at auction. Coin collectors and investors have been closely watching these error pennies, as they are extremely hard to come by. The scarcity, combined with the rarity of the error, has made the 2012 Lincoln penny one of the most expensive coins on the planet. While the $90 million sale was an extreme outlier, it sets a precedent for the kind of value these error coins can achieve. Cut to a tutorial-like setup showing the steps to identify the error penny. So, how can you spot one of these rare coins and potentially make a fortune? Well, there are a few things to look out for when examining your 2012 pennies. First, you'll need to find the right mint mark. For the most valuable ones, you're looking for the 2012 penny minted in Denver. Those are the ones that are most likely to have the doubling error. Cut to a close-up of the 2012 Denver mint mark on the coin. Next, look carefully at the details on the obverse. The double die error will cause parts of the design, particularly Lincoln's facial features, to appear doubled or blurry. If you see this effect, it could be a sign that you've found a highly valuable coin. Cut to visuals of other rare 2012 pennies. While the double die obverse is the most famous error, it's not the only one. In addition to the double die error, there are also some other rare variations of the 2012 penny, such as coins with struck-through errors, where debris or grease from the minting process leaves a permanent mark or pattern on the coin's surface. Cut to a visual showing a struck-through error on a penny. These pennies may not be worth as much as the double die error coins, but they can still fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars on the collector market, depending on their rarity and condition. Cut to a wide shot of a coin collector's workspace, with coins, magnifying glasses, and reference books scattered around. Now you might be wondering, why do these minting errors make coins so valuable? It all comes down to the rarity and uniqueness of the mistake. When a coin is minted, it's expected to be uniform and precise. However, when something goes wrong in the minting process, that particular coin becomes one of a kind, or one of only a few examples, making it highly coveted by collectors. Cut to a visual showing a collector looking through a coin book and inspecting his collection. Collectors are often willing to pay a premium for coins with imperfections or unique characteristics because they are both historically significant and visually distinct. The rarity of these coins, combined with the scarcity of error specimens, drives up their value exponentially. Cut to a slow-motion shot of pennies spilling out of a jar. Now that you know about the potential value of certain 2012 pennies, you might be wondering how to determine the worth of your own collection. Well, the value of a penny, like any other collectible, depends on factors like rarity, condition, and the specific minting error it may possess. Cut to a visual of a professional coin grader evaluating a penny. If you think you have a rare 2012 Lincoln penny with a double die or any other minting error, it's a good idea to get it professionally appraised by a coin grader. These experts use specialized tools to assess the condition of your coin and can help you determine its current market value. Cut to the narrator in a well-lit studio, standing next to a display case of rare coins. So, there you have it. The 2012 Lincoln penny may look like just another 1-cent coin, but it's actually hiding a huge secret. With the right error and condition, your pocket change could be worth millions of dollars. Who knows? That penny sitting in your coin jar could turn out to be your ticket to a fortune. Cut to the narrator holding up a 2012 penny with a smile. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting tips and hidden treasures. And remember, always keep an eye out for those rare and valuable coins. They might just be worth more than you think. The screen fades to the channel's logo with soft music.